amongst friends.
Thank you. Okay, I don't really have any names. This first one is just, yeah, inspired by a combination of frustrations. So, tits out, tummy in. Tits out, tummy in. If I stand with my legs further apart, is that a thigh gap? Or does it only count if I'm half starved, but I'm bored of it and I won't do that shit anymore? You're beautiful, they tell me. Don't you look in the mirror, look at you. Take the damn compliment, you are so lucky that you are beautiful, they tell me. But I checked my reflection the other day and I'm just waiting for them to figure out I'm a fraud, false beauty. I'm not really sure what they saw, but what else have I got to give? Nothing that anybody wants to see, so I maintain. Tits out, tummy in, keep walking, and maybe they won't notice. Hey, why don't you smile, beautiful? I answer, tell me that my mind is beautiful, please. Tell me my ideas are worthwhile. Tell me the sentences that I create are not nonsense. Because sometimes I feel like I am balanced on a narrow ledge of beauty, and already it is crumbling beneath me, and if all my worth is in my face, then that scares me, because that's the kind of gold that fades. I'm met with a blank stare and confusion, so I move on, keep walking, beautiful, tits out, tummy in, just keep walking. Thank you. This one is about my lamb. Eating apple skins with thumb and forefinger. I watch in delight the way your hands move the knife and the peel springs away in one perfect curve. A skill I could never quite master, but your hands move from memory as we chat, and you answer every endless question. Fingers never falter. How could they? Steady hands that have carried children and grandchildren. Hands that have worked. Hands that have been burnt and scolded in return, but soft enough to brush a cheek. Their hands that have loved. Their lines drawn from life with stories to tell, and still I adore the way those hands held that knife and carved apple skins that would spring away in one perfect curve. This one, this one is about, well, I got pregnant a couple of years ago, and this is the poem I wrote about it. I made life once. I made life. It was barely a flicker. 8 weeks to be precise. 8 weeks, I could feel it there, that flicker of life, the size of a kidney bean. A whole universe of potential that filled the space in my belly, 2 centimeters long. And I counted every day until it was gone, from the bathroom floor with my head down the bog, like a daily reminder of how I'd fucked up. Stomach and mind churning, I took some small relief from my one sweet saviour, that holy green leaf. And when the cravings overcame me, I ate chicken and fish, expectant vegetarian rolls gone to shit. I cramped up in pain, I shed tears and I bled, and I'm not sorry if that offends. Make no mistake, I made no mistake. I made life, but life got in the way. And time goes by, but my body still aches. And this morning sickness won't quite go away, and I've no regrets for the choice that I made. There's no wrong or right, but all that aside, I'll admit, I'm still mourning for that flicker of life. This one is about road tripping. Road trips with you play out like a dream. Our own homemade movie, journeying towards endless cities, under endless skies, playing DJ with the tunes, turning it up and singing loud to every song. Neither of us in time with the music, but in time with each other's beat. Oh, nice one, Joanne. I'm laughing as you speed down the motorway, bursting, trying to hold it in until the next loo stop, and I'm crying for the next food stop when the snacks run out, and you look at me warily, because you know what happens when I get hungry. Debating and dreaming and weaving a fantasy future, putting the world to rights from our car seats, on the road to nowhere, it seems like there's the slightest hope. It might come true, mi guapo, me dimebu, my bypassing and trespassing, you're my partner in crime, under endless cities, under endless skies. Yeah? Okay, this one is one I wrote this morning. I wasn't going to read it, but I was just getting pissed off at the news and just going to have it. Okay. Being a woman is a risky business. Health and safety missed a trick. They should put a warning sign on our lives. Warning. You are entering a danger zone where the risks are high because some men can't control themselves. Bless them. So it's your job to protect yourself with the appropriate safety gear. Don't dare to wear that dress with the sexy V-neck, lest that slip of skin be seen as an invitation to come on in. And if you are a woman, do not operate under the influence of alcohol, because you're living in a danger zone where men have no self-control and you'll make yourself vulnerable. So read the manual, follow procedure, don't walk home alone, don't get in a taxi alone, take advice from the nature documentaries that you see on TV, like all the other prey, stay in the safety net of your companions. And before you proceed, ensure that you are carrying the right tools in your toolbox, in your pocket, a fistful of keys in case a stranger should take a fancy. But remember, when you don your hard hat and gloves, mind you don't cover up too much, or you'll be accused of being a prude, excluded from all the things that the men do because you're no fun. And you won't get that promotion, so try and smile, look your best, find the perfect balance. Walk that tightrope in stilettos that accentuate your ass in the perfect manner. And make sure to laugh so as not to offend the precious ego of those predatory men, because you've got to understand that they're programmed to think with their dicks. It's not their fault, but you're taking a risk every time you open your mouth or dare to exist, but you'll have to get used to it, I'm afraid. Please don't complain, it's a fact of life. Just make sure you look after yourself and your own and take the necessary precautions if you are a woman living in the